What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Back here today on Madden 24, here for another rebuild. And after last night, man, we got to come on here, Madden 24, and rebuild the Buffalo Bills. Of course, I'm overreacting a little bit. The Bills will probably be fine. But before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one and subscribe if you are new to this channel. As always, greatly appreciated. Also, I have a football podcast. Link to that channel is down in the description below. It's with a few of my friends. If you're interested in hearing me talk football outside of Madden, we'll probably have an episode dropping today or tomorrow. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. But man, last night, what a game it was. Aaron Rodgers gets hurt in the very first drive of the Jets, and I can't help but feel so bad for Jets fans. It really upsets me. I'm not even a Jets fan that Rodgers could potentially be out for the season. I was super excited for them. I was super excited for this division. I wanted to see what Rodgers could do on a team like the Jets that's just absolutely great on defense, got weapons on off. It's just sad all around. But talking about the Buffalo Bills, man, Josh Allen, last year we saw he had a lot of turnovers, just random stupid throws, and it carried over into last night through 3 interceptions to Jordan Whitehead in particular. Just an absolute disastrous game, man. Not a good game whatsoever out of Josh Allen. And I'm a Josh Allen fan, but we have to acknowledge he was terrible last night, man. He just was not good enough whatsoever. Just too many turnovers and just too many bad throws. I'm assuming he'll bounce back from it, but man, was it not a great performance whatsoever that we saw last night. But this is what we're working with going into year number 1. Deion Dawkins, McGovern, Mitch Morse, Torrance, Brown. You got Dawson Knox, and of course Dalton Kincaid, who they drafted with their first round pick. Gabe Davis. You got Stephon Diggs and Sherfield and Khalil Shakir. On the defense side of the football, you got Matt Milano, who had a great game last night, but Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Tre'Davious White, Leonard Floyd, Ed Oliver, Jones, and of course Von Miller isn't actually in the lineup just yet, but he will be back, I believe, after week 4. So we're going to go ahead and simulate year number 1. We're going to see how this season goes, and we're going to see if the Bills are going to be good enough. I assume they'll be fine, right? They're going to probably be really good in the simulation, but yeah, it is definitely a tough start to their season, but they'll be fine. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props app that allows you to choose the overs or unders on the players you love watching. It's available on mobile or desktop. If we turn over to the left monitor here, they pretty much have every sport you can imagine. They have esports, MMA, NFL, and of course, basketball will be back soon as well. But basically, you choose any stat that you want. You can choose between 2 to 6 players, and you're going to go the over or the under. It's that simple. You don't have to play anybody else. It's just you against the projections. Right now, Prize Picks is going to match your deposit dollar for dollar. If you use that link down in the description below, use code Crushables, matching your deposit up to $100. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. Also, as I told you guys in the last one, a tool that I'm using this year on my Prize Picks is I'm using DGF's Fantasies Optimizer. They basically do the math for you. They go ahead and give you the percentage chance that this prop can hit for you, if you're going to win or not. And it's just profitable long term. So this is a tool I'm using. If you want to go ahead and use this tool as well, link to that tool is down in the description below. Use code Crushables to sign up there. Thank you guys so much to Prize Picks and DGF for sponsoring today's video. So at the end of the season, we finished up at 11-6, first in the AFC East. With the Jets losing Aaron Rodgers, they ended up going 5-12. I mean, technically, he was probably playing for them in the simulation, but I guess I could see a world where that happens if Zach Wilson started for the rest of the season. They did get a crazy win last night with that punt, walk-off touchdown, or punt return, I should say. But let's take a look at the stats for this year. So offensively, 10th in the NFL, and then on the defense side of the football, we were 6th in the NFL. So both sides really good. Josh Allen, 29-7. So he threw his first 3 interceptions in that first game and only threw 4 for the rest of the year. So we'll definitely take that if that's going to be the case. 8 touchdowns, 933 yards, and then Josh Allen had 300 as well. James Cook, though, not a bad season at all. Receiving-wise, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis actually had a pretty nice year. Trent Sherfield, Dawson Knox, Deontay Hardy. Dalton Kincaid was not involved enough. I really want him to be more involved, so we're going to have to figure that out. But on the defense side of the football, sack-wise, Von Miller had 15.5, and then 13.5 from Greg Rosso. Interceptions, 3 from Taylor Rapp, 3 from Teron Johnson, 3 from Hyde, 2 from Poyer, 1 from Matt Milano, and 1 from Terrell Bernard. But we get to play the Chargers in round 1, which the Chargers, in my mind, are like a dark horse candidate every year, but they always seem to disappoint. Regardless, let's go ahead and see if we can beat them in round 1 to move on to divisional weekend. We will be at home for this one, so let's just go ahead and see how this goes. We are going to go down 3-0 to start things off. And, okay, we did not score on that drive. It looked like we're about to, but do get a field goal to respond to them. We have really good field position the last 2 drives, and we've only gotten 2 field goals out of it. Chargers don't do anything with that one. And we're going to get another field goal. So it's been a field goal palooza so far, but we finally get a touchdown. So do the Chargers, and we are going to be in the 4th quarter. We're going to score another touchdown. That might be all she wrote. And yeah, that is going to be the ball game. So we beat the Chargers. We're moving on to divisional weekend. Pretty easy so far. And now we get a divisional weekend rematch. Once again in the snow as well. That's kind of funny because obviously, as we know, the Bengals and the Bills played last year in the divisional round. And it was a snowy game. So here we are again. I believe that one was in Buffalo, though, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, let's see if we can come out here and get some sweet old revenge against the Bengals. We're going to go up 7-0 to start. And we are going to go up 10-0. So far, so good. Defense is stopping the Bengals offense 13-0, which, by the way, Bengals weren't very good in week 1 either. That's what happened last year as well to the Steelers. So I'm not going to overreact to it. But it's 13-7. So this game is not out of reach by any means. We could still definitely lose this one. But we got a 2-possession game now, and we get the ball back with like 2 minutes left. The Bengals score, but it might be too late. And just like that, we actually beat the Bengals as well to get some revenge. So just like that, this Bills team in year 1 is heading to the AFC Championship. I assume it'll be to go play the Kansas City Chiefs, but we'll see who's there. I am indeed correct. We are in the AFC Championship going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go ahead and see if we can come out here and take down the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen and the Bills. First time here in the AFC Championship for them. We're going to go up 7-0 to start things off here, and then we are going to go up 14-0. So far, so good. And let's see if we can come out here and go up 21. Wow, we are just absolutely obliterating the Chiefs. We might have punched our ticket to the Super Bowl already. The Chiefs have done nothing. Our defense has been phenomenal this year, I've noticed. And 28-3. Wow. I mean, this is not a Mahomes Chiefs-led offense that we're used to seeing, but we absolutely shut them out for the most part, and we beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and it looks like we're headed to the Super Bowl in year number 1 to play the Dallas Cowboys, who beat the 49ers finally. So here we are for the Super Bowl. It looks like we're going to be... Is this Vegas, if I'm not mistaken? I could be totally off. Allegiant Stadium? I don't know. Is that Vegas? I can't remember. Regardless, we are going to go down... Or 0-0. I thought they were going to score first drive. No, we go up 3-0 with a field goal. Cowboys go up 7-3. And we need to respond if we want to get back in this game. There we go. 7-10. Cowboys get a touchdown. Cowboys are not going to mess around on Madden, man. They're going to score touchdowns. We have to tie it up here. And we're going to do just that. So 17-17, 24-17. Do we go tie it up? We are going to do just that. Cowboys are going to respond with nothing. Overtime, they score. Okay, we're in the overtime in the Super Bowl. Allow me to jump in and have some fun for a second here. I could also throw this game away by throwing an interception or something like that. But I'm going to come out here and see what I can do. So we're going to go read option. We're going to be reading, I think that's Lawrence on the edge, if I'm not mistaken. I should have just, whatever. This is still going to work out. I'm going to go to James Cook. I could have definitely kept it with Josh Allen there, but I'm still cool with, you know, getting a first down with James Cook there. All right. I'm going to make sure we don't do anything too crazy. We got plenty of time. No reason to rush things. We're literally in overtime right now. I want to see if I can hit Diggs here, but yeah, he's going to be open. So Diggs, it's going to be good. Ooh, going to break the tackle. I was about to say, no way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No shot. No shot. He was down. Wasn't he down? There's no way. There's no way we just lost like that. Are we serious right now? Diggs? He was down, right? Surely he was down. Knee's down. Knee is down. Come on. I need a booth review right now. They're not even going to review it? Stephon Diggs' knee was absolutely wow. What a start to this rebuild. What an absolute start. They don't even review that. They're like, no, it wasn't down. Well, I guess let's get into the offseason. We go into the offseason with negative $19 million in cap space. So the odds of us being able to, you know, do anything with this team and make them better are really looking slim right now. So let's see who we're about to lose. So we have Greg Rosso. That's a 5th-year option. At least I can accept that. Gabe Davis, we're going to lose him. 2nd wide receiver. Damon Harris going to lose him. Micah Hyde going to lose him. Taylor Rapp going to lose him. AJ, Dane Jackson, Puna Ford. It could be worse, but we are going to definitely lose some talent here due to free agency. We're going to need another wide receiver opposite of Diggs. How do we free up some money right now? Because there's got to be someone making a bunch of money that shouldn't be, right? Hopefully there is, because we're going to have to make some salary cuts, I believe. So looking at it, Deion Dawkins, $10 million. Mitch Morse, $8.5. Trey Johnson. Or Tehran, sorry, $7 million. I mean, that literally, there's nothing too crazy here that's like, oh, I need to cut him. Our best case scenario is to restructure contracts, I guess. So Josh Allen, I'd free up. Ooh, that would be a lot. Now, obviously, I think we do it, right? We got to free up money. So Josh Allen, I'm going to restructure his contract. We got that taken care of, so that's going to give us a little bit of money. So that'll give us $4 million in cap space. Let's see if we can keep restructuring. At this point, I'm only focused on this offseason. The future, we could worry about the future later. Stephon Diggs, free up $13 million. This is probably terrible to do, but you know what? We need to. So, Von Miller at Oliver. Do I have to like keep backing out to restructure? Like, why is it like that? I think I do. All right, so that freed us up, what, $60 million in cap space. So we restructured Diggs and Allen. If there was no restructures, man, we'd be absolutely screwed right now. But can I restructure like anybody else, or is that it? I guess I can't I could restructure Dawson Knox. How much would I free up there? 6 million? That could definitely come in handy. So we're gonna restructure Dawson Knox. Can't restructure at Oliver, it looks like. Is there anybody else that could be restructured here? No. So we're going into the offseason with, let's see, is that gonna be, that is 23 million. That was a lot better than it was. So what are we gonna lose if we go ahead and skip past free agency? Because right now, the only guy that I'm really worried about losing is Gabe Davis, technically. So let's just get into free agency. I'll try to revisit Gabe Davis if I can. So let's take a look at our lineup. The draft picks are going to have to hit as well. We're going to have to really hit on our draft picks. So this is what we're looking like. We do not have a right guard currently. I guess actually Connor McGovern, we technically do. So we actually have an offensive line filled out. It's not the best by any means, but it will do. We're going to have to roll with it because we don't have a lot of money to address a bunch of different things. Deontay Hardy is our wide receiver 2 right now. I don't really love that. Nyheim Hines is our RB2 is fine. Josh Allen, of course, Stephon Diggs. So that's fine. The only thing I'd really worry about on offense is wide receivers. On the defense side of the football, we have Von Miller. We need a D tackle. Linebackers are an issue. Corners are actually pretty good. And then DeMar Hamlin, as much as I like his story, he's only a 69 overall in Madden. So that's kind of a problem as well. So free safety, D tackle, linebackers. So, and then wide receiver. So with $23 million, we're going to have to see if we can get one wide receiver, probably draft one as well, and then a D tackle and linebackers. Although, I wonder if we could get away with moving Dalton Kincaid to wide receiver. I don't think I will, but it would be fun to have him out there because Dawson Knox is an 86. If he goes down like crazy, I'm not going to do it. But he's 6'4". I don't know. And I feel like, you know, he's a wide... I've heard a lot about him potentially lining up at wide receiver for the Bills. So let's just see what happens if I move him there. I probably won't keep him there unless if he goes down like crazy, I'm moving him back, obviously. Let's see. So he goes down to 71. We're moving him back. So we're not going to have him play wide receiver. But I will get into free agency and make some offers because we are down horrendous with how much cap space we have right now currently. So here are the offers we made in free agency. It's nothing crazy. We don't have a ton of money to work with. So we're going for Micah Hyde again, of course, but the Lions have us edged out. But he does have interest in coming back, so we might get him still. Gabe Davis, there's a lot of teams offering on him, but we're kind of in the middle, and he has interest coming back, and Anthony Walker is the other guy. So let's see. We are going to have nobody. So we lost Micah Hyde already. Gabe Davis, we might also be losing him to the Lions. So do we just withdraw the offer on Gabe Davis and call it a day? Because we obviously didn't get Micah Hyde, unfortunately, which I kind of expected that. Tracy Walker, 29 years old, would be the other free safety I can get. Terrell Burgess. What about strong safety? Do we have any good strong safeties here? Terrell Edmonds. We used to have his brother here in Tremaine Edmonds, so that might not be the worst idea in the world. There actually is some good free safety, or some good safety depth here. Taylor Robb just played for us. Grant Delpit. I wouldn't mind Grant Delpit. I mean, I would obviously have to play or move him to free safety, but Grant Delpit I would be okay with. So if we can get him on the team, that'd be really nice. He also is definitely considering it. Middle linebacker, and then I guess we'll see if he accepts this or not. We're probably not going to get Gabe Davis back, obviously. Yeah, so we don't get Grant Delpit or Gabe Davis. Anthony Walker is still considering it. So I kind of figured with how little money that we had that we were going to lose out on a lot of guys. There's still some solid players here, though. Jaron Kearse, only 30 years old, and he has not gotten an offer yet. So we're going to go for him, move him to free safety if we can. And then middle linebacker, Anthony Walker, still thinking about it, has yet to sign anything. And then D tackle is a problem, but there really isn't anybody that good. DJ Jones, I guess, wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. So we'll go for DJ Jones. And actually, I think we should be going for a wide receiver. Let's worry about D tackle in the draft. Wide receiver is really a problem right now. So Sterling Shepard, I wouldn't hate it. It's not the best, but I wouldn't hate it. MVS, Kendrick Bourne, who played really good in week 1. DJ Chark, he actually has interest in coming over to play for us. I'm going to go DJ Chark. It's not great. I don't love it, but at least it'll be a body there. So we have 3 offers still. Let's see if we can get them to accept. So Jaron Kearse, DJ Chark, and Anthony Walker. This is by no means DJ Chark signs, and then Jaron Kearse, Anthony Walker are going to consider it. It looks like we're probably not going to get either of them, but that's just the reality of where we're at. So I will see you guys on draft night. Maybe use our picks to make a trade. We still have like a little bit of money that we could, you know, bring in someone and absorb them. But also having rookie contracts is pretty valuable too. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Not a lot of money to work with, and still some needs that we needed to address. We're going out there and we're trading for Drake London. We traded our first round pick for Drake London. You know what? The Falcons don't even use him. He had 1 target in week 1. So we got Drake London over on the team. Him and Stephon Diggs opposite of each other. I love it. I also want to see what Drake London would do on a team like the Bills. So I love that trade. I did not expect him to accept that, to be honest with you. But Drake London is now a Buffalo Bill, and I love it. So Drake London, welcome to Buffalo. We needed a wide receiver in the worst way possible. We get a really young one in Drake London, opposite of Stephon Diggs. He'll be perfect. So now we can go into this draft and just worry about D tackle and linebacker. Now we can only address it with our second or third round pick now, but it's all good. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and get into the draft now that we have Drake London. So let's go to our second round pick very late in the draft. Of course, we were in the Super Bowl, and let's see if we can come out here and, you know, get a couple defensive starters, because that's what we need the most here. So Skylar Thompson is still in the draft, even though he plays for the Dolphins, interestingly enough. So there's a wide receiver here, but obviously it doesn't look that great. There's a free safety here, of course, the position we don't really need. Cornerback, tight end, linebacker. I need a D tackle, or what else did I need? And a linebacker. So yes, let's see. So there was Victor Neal. He's got F zone coverage. I don't love any of the guys on the board, to be honest with you. Richard Barkley is the best prospect that I see, and we just signed Mr. Jaron Curse. So I don't really know if I want Richard Barkley, but I guess if he's going to be the best available player, we might have to just take him. I don't want to waste this pick on something. So I'm bringing in Richard Barkley. He's only normal development. That literally just gives us, I mean, we have bodies at linebacker, but it's nothing fantastic is the problem. So let's go to round 3, pick 31, and I'm going to hope for a D tackle here, because that's the main thing we need, without a doubt. D tackle is such a problem right now. So Chauncey Folk, and then Tom Proctor, wide receivers. Let's keep going down the board. I'm going to assume there's not a good D tackle on the board at all, is there? So we might have to go make a trade for one, because right now we got Keegan Nance, day 3 projection, and that just isn't going to do it for me. So the only other thing I could do is, again, sign a linebacker or draft a linebacker with Victor Neal is still here. We could go Marcus Pratt, but that's day 3. Victor Neal, what's his man coverage looking like, if we even know? We have man coverage at a, it doesn't even say, or C to F. So yeah, most likely would be an F. So I think we go ahead and trade this pick. I think we make another trade. So decided not to make any trades, because there really wasn't anything out there that was great, to be honest with you. So instead we just took like a left in. We'll see how good he is. So Josh Allen, offense is the same. Only thing we did, of course, was bring in Drake London. We also have DJ Chark now, which I do love the addition of DJ Chark. So Stephon Diggs, DJ Chark, Drake London. I like our wide receiver trio. James Cook is up to a star development, which is great. I think he was already there, but 79 overall. Now, the defense side of the football, we drafted Folk, and yeah, he really didn't make an impact. But so I have Ed Oliver, and then Brian, it looks like we drafted. Linebackers, still kind of a huge hole, but it is what it is. The free safety we drafted was actually a 77 overall, so I feel still pretty good about that pick regardless. But yeah, D tackle linebackers is still a huge gap, obviously, in our defense, but hopefully it'll be fine. It'll work itself out. We shall see. I mean, how old are these two? So Dorian Williams is still only 23. So, I mean, he definitely still has potential to develop, I guess. And I have no idea how old the middle linebacker is. And Bernard, he is 25 as well. So I guess they're both pretty young. So hopefully they can just kind of develop throughout the season. We shall see. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. Hopefully we're once again a playoff team. So at the end of this season, we ended up going 13-4. Despite having a bunch of holes on our defense, things still went pretty well here, which is great. So let's take a look at the player stats. So offensively was 7th in the NFL, which is great. I'm assuming defense took a little bit of a, okay, 11th in the NFL. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. 40-5 from Josh Allen, not too bad. And then Marco Leonard was behind him, I guess. James Cook, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Receiving, Stephon Diggs, Drake London. So Drake London was really productive this year, 1,000 yards. And then Diggs, 1,300. DJ Chark, 800 and 12 touchdowns. Not too bad there. On the defense side of the ball, sacks-wise, we had 11.5 from Greg Rosso, 11.5 from Von Miller, 9 from Ed Oliver, 2 from Matt Milano, and then Sean Sellers left in 2 sacks, interceptions, 3 from Milano, 3 from Poyer, 3 from Tre'Davious White, 1 from Barkley, Barkley, and 1 from Curse, and 1 from Teron Johnson, and 1 from Dorian Williams. So not too bad. Let's go ahead, jump into our first playoff game. We are playing, I forget who we're playing. Is it the Jets or yeah, it's the Jets. We're playing the New York Jets. So let's see him come out here and take them down. I wonder if Rodgers is still their starter or not. We'll see. I guess when we jump in, we'll see if he's there or not. So here we are at home for this one. Looks like we have a cloudy day in Buffalo. Let's see if we come out here and take down the Jets to move on to the divisional rounds. We're going to go up 3-0 to start things off. And the Jets are going to... Oh, no, they're not. I thought... Or they missed a field goal. We're up 10-0. That's a great start. Let's see if we can keep it up. Go up 17-0. Nope. So far, the Jets haven't scored, but we haven't scored much either. It's 7-10. So we are not out of it just yet by any means. We are going to still allow the Jets to probably get back in this game. We get another stop, another missed field goal. 7-13, and we are going to go down 14-13 with literally 33 seconds left. Wow. All we need to do is get in field goal range, though. Last time I played, obviously we fumbled. Is it Aaron Rodgers we're playing against right now? That is something I'm curious about. Game stats, player stats. It is Aaron Rodgers. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers is still playing. All right. Let's see you come out here and get ourselves in field goal range. Hopefully we can. Let's do it, man. Obviously, last night, actually, I think I have Stephon Diggs for a... okay. That was not there. That's okay. We took our shot. Was not there. All we need to do is get in field goal range. That's it. It's that simple. We have plenty of time. No reason to freak out. I'm going to go PA crossers here, and I'm going to throw Drake London on a go route, and then we'll see if Dawson Knox or Diggs are open here. I think I'm going to have... Nope. Actually have Drake London, but I just literally... Oh, my goodness. This might be intercepted. I got so lucky. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I kind of panicked when I was getting literally rushed like that. And I just kind of like clicked a button. So, all right. Diggs is in press coverage, so I'm definitely going to be looking for him. So let's see what it's going to look like. He's not there. I do have B, though, for a really nice gain. Drake London. Keep going, baby. We're going to call our first time out. So we needed that first down in the worst way possible. Did get it. All right. Let's keep going. 14-13. We're almost at field goal range. We're very, very close. I really would love nothing more than just like score a touchdown here. Not even have to worry about it. I'm going to go... GJ Chark's going to drop down, unfortunately. That would have put us in really good position. But he did get hit while he caught it, so that's fair. And I had to get rid of it anyway. So, Dagger, it's time to see. Actually, I'm going to throw Diggs on a go route. I think Diggs is going to get wide open here. So, let's look for him. He is going to be wide open. Needed that in the worst way possible. Call our second timeout. Love that coverage they showed there. Do I gamble and go for a touchdown here? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to gamble on one play. I got to make sure that I get rid of this quickly, though. 7 seconds. No, let's not gamble this. Let's just make sure we get, let's just make sure I'm going to get sacked. We have a timeout. Let's just make sure we kick the field goal. I'm not going to gamble with this one. I was trying to call a timeout, but it wouldn't let me. So that's why I did that play. But regardless, all we got to do is hit this perfectly timed kick. We're headed to next round. Man, that was crazy, but we're moving on. Looks like we might play the Bengals or the Ravens, maybe someone else. We shall see. But that was a tough wild card weekend, but we get out of this with a win. We're at home for a divisional round, and we welcome in... are the Dolphins. I was going to say, I forgot who we're playing. We're playing another AFC East divisional opponent here, so let's see if we can come out here. And we're going to go up 7-0 on the Dolphins. Of course, the Dolphins are a really good team in their own respects, especially when Tua is healthy. As they're going to go up 10-7 on us, but we respond with our own touchdown. Dolphins are going to, I thought, respond right back, but they did not. Third quarter, we're up 17-10, so we have a touchdown lead here. Get a stop there. Can we go up 14? Yes, we can. 24-10. Get an interception from Tre'Davious White, and that's going to be all she wrote. So just like that, the second year in a row, we're headed to the AFC Championship to either play the Ravens or the Chiefs. So back here for another AFC Championship here and Kansas City. We obviously embarrassed them last year at home in the AFC Championship, so I'm assuming they're going to want some sweet revenge, but we are going to go up 7-0 to start things off. They are going to get stopped by a fumble recovered by Kaiir Elam, and we are going to go up 14-7. So we got ourselves a ball game so far. We have a good lead. Can we go up 21-7? We do not. The Chiefs instead tied up. So they're not done just yet, and we are in the fourth quarter, and things could get very, very bad here really quickly. Can we get a stop? We can't even get the ball back. Are we serious? Wow. What a disastrous rebuild, bro. We make it to the AFC Championship. We make it to the Super Bowl, get screwed by a fumble, and I didn't even get a chance to play that one. I mean, that's just the Bills' curse, I guess, right? I don't know. Wow. Well, boys, that's going to do it for me. I have had enough today. We didn't even get a chance to come out there. I thought we'd have like another possession, and the Chiefs bled out the clock. Lose by 2 there to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship. Made it to the Super Bowl. Got robbed. I think Diggs didn't fumble, and we lose to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. Hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. I'm going to end it on that note. This is Crushables. I'll see y'all next one. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.